They all think this awful war will be over before summer comes. Oh, Norman, how I pray they're right. That girl's going to H-E-double-L. Me and the rabbit, you're going to you know where. Can we start that again?
I think my passion for theater has always come from the fact that I think it tells people's stories and reminds us we're not alone in the world and gets us to think about what it would be like to be somebody else. You know, that old idea of walking a mile in another person's shoes. And that's always intrigued me. And I think that you know, theater allows us to ask questions about life. It never provides answers. It always provides questions. And I think that's really intriguing. So I had the opportunity to get an interview back here and didn't know anything about Viterbo. Thought, gee, it's a great interview. I'm 80 miles from home. Great, I'll see Mom and Dad, Catholic college. Yeah, I'm just going to drop in, do my thing, get a free ride, get back on the plane, leave. And then I got here and walked into the Viterbo Fine Arts Center. And it took about 10 minutes before I went, I got to get really serious about this interview right now. And so I'm in my 26th year there. I was hired initially to be the costume designer. We were a much smaller school then. Would never have dreamed the Weber Center would be part of our life any more than, you know, LCT realized that it was in their future. As our program has grown, my job has shifted and changed a lot, so that I went from primarily a costumer and director to moving more into theater history and dramatic literature, and now I teach a lot of the academic courses. I don't get to direct as much there, so this came along as it's been an incredible blessing to be able to do. I feel really, really lucky. Well, this is a really wonderful, I want to say comedy, but I don't know that it's just, well, I know it's not just a comedy. I think it's life.
Then here they are, the Bible-thumping Baptist girls from Tennessee. We'll be leaving Ivy Gap sometime soon. Oh my. We'll be leaving Ivy Gap sometime soon. We'll be on our way to Hollywood. Be on our way to Nashville. We'll be leaving Ivy Gap sometime soon.
Ivy Gap is a smaller town in Tennessee, and the play takes place in the Ivy Gap, First Baptist of Ivy Gap, Tennessee. This is a activity room connected to the sanctuary, and Dylan McArdle's made us a really wonderful set. I'm so excited. And the first act takes place in April of 1945. World War II ends in September, but things are very still active in the South Pacific, and this town has been affected, like many towns in America then, by World War II. And the second act takes place 25 years later, in April of 1970.
You see, Sam, Baptists don't have parties. We have celebrations. We have gatherings. We have revivals. But we do not have parties.
She's right about that.
Because good Baptists don't need strong drink or loud music to enjoy themselves. Right, ladies? Well, we don't.
The first act, it's a group of women aging in range from early 20s to late 40s who are getting together to roll bandages for, surgical dressings. And the conversations that come up, the tension, the anxiety, lots of concerns. And then, as I said, the second act takes us forward, and we see these same characters encounter each other again, and we get to see how they grew, and how some choices have badly hurt people. And I think it's funny, and it's also sad in places. Like I said, it's real life.
I don't understand.
Let me help. Let's say, Sammy, you want your bedroom painted yellow. What will he say? He will say blue or green. Anything but yellow. And when you want to plant roses, he'll say
Petunias?
and when you want to listen to Fibber McGee and Molly, he'll say
Baseball.
and to think, Sammy, you know nothing about man.
What I really enjoy about it is a little bit of American history, and it is female bonding. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had an opportunity as a female director to have an all-female cast and work with a female stage manager and a female assistant director, and Mandy is it's kind of nice. It's really nice. No offense to all the great men in the world, but it's just a different environment. So we're just peeking in on how these women have lived their lives.